Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the Showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing. Surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up, and a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop to the heart.
Countered by CM Punk.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move. Ouch. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly, it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. The underdog, who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Taking flight.
Wow, cross body! Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
Slips out of the way.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. CM Punk, this is a highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk. But denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Trading back and forth blows now. Oh!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Oh, fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Oh! Boom! Boom! There's no need for finesse when flying fists will do just fine.
That shot ends things.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and followed up with a lariat.
Sent into the corner.
Big knee lift. And a short clothesline.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Oh, yeah, from the top. CM Punk with the elbow. Punk is pulling out all the stops on JBL. I think JBL is right where Punk wants him. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee.
Oh, GTS. The champ might have just ended things right there. 2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
Oh, Rey just got ejected from the ring. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
He might hold it, reverses it, shoulders down. Countered into a cover. Oh, flips the leverage, shoulders down. Turns the tables, shoulders down. Fending off a 2 count there.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Driven into the ground with that bulldog.
We could expect a fast-paced match. 2 superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Ray or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
Into a Hurricane Rana.
Wow!
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. He probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Punk took it hard to Mysterio there.
Wardlow with a drop kick to the knee. A huge target on the knee after that.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships. And he had Rey's number there. Oh, he's looking a little wobbly here, guys. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Bam! Falcon Arrow!
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Ooh, and fights back. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Mysterio. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Oh, straight into the ring post.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
And Rey had it scouted.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submit. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. What awareness seeing Rey coming.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Got him in the corner now.
And a well-timed counter. Mysterio might be able to start mounting something here.
The U-turn Mysterio needed in this match. Could have been that right there.
Here we go. Rey Mysterio. For the 619.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1
From the top. Crash landing. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
ricocheting the turnbuckle. Certainly felt from the top.
Splash!
Will that close Punk out?
2. What a kick out at 2.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And there's no way Mysterio was expecting that. He thought he had the fall there. So popular is Rey Mysterio, looking to get the WWE Universe involved in this match as well.
Satellite DDT.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity. Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
Strong kick. Oh, what a nasty knee lift. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 set up, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody. CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
And following up with the pin.
Somehow he kicked out.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Oh, no. Why are they clearing off our announce table?
Well, I've got a feeling we're about to find out very soon.
And now he gets back into the ring. Scaling the turnbuckle here.
From the top! Mysterio dodges.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
I don't know how long he can really last here, tapping out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. He has one thing to get him through time, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk. Take off!
Wow! Cross body! He might just be stalling for time here. He quickly slides into the ring.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
Got him where he wants him. Up and
Falcon arrow there.
And into the corner he goes.
Jaw-rocking forearm.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his quote.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Kick right to the midsection.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Now, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final form. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet.
And we have a pin attempt. Kick out before the 1 count.
He's still very much in this match, if the quickness of that kick out is any indication.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
CM Punk stopped that in his tracks.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Time to go for a ride. Launches his opponent with an exploder. Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away. Hooked up. Shin breaker. Turning around with a reversal. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth. Haymaker after haymaker.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Struck with a calf kick. And guys, I don't know what Orton can do.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Incredible display of power with
One last gas effort, and that'll do it. There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
And you know that WrestleMania atmosphere is pushing Orton through the pain, putting Punk on the defensive here.
Northern Lights. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Punk about to take flight.
Flying elbow drop.
Driven by self-righteous vengeance, Punk simply delivering the punishment he promised Orton. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
On the heel hook. Stretch.
And it seems like his head might be the target here.
And Punk gets countered there.
Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Tearing down the leg now.
Forcefully.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel. And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike. Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade. Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here. CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize? This could do it for the win. 3, no.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Punk avoids the attack. Mongolian chop.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite.
Face first. Send up. The Koji clutch locked in. You can tell that's locked in. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Reversal. And that turns things around.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects. Randy is in dire straits.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in. Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission. I can't believe. Kneeing his way out. And he's free. We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle. Momentum going back to
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
transitions into the pin. Is this it? My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
And The Undertaker is admitting that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really...
Face first. Set up. Oh, wait a minute. What's the manager doing?
Trying to keep the hold on, but Undertaker breaks the submission.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history, mate.
Watch out!
Oh, he lands hard.
The dead man looking to unleash hell on his opponent. Here we go. Snake eyes. And the big boot by The Undertaker. Leg drop for the exclamation. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what he left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk
incoming gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Taker dropping his opponent on the top of the crown. We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer.
Stops the kick.
Roundhouse. Beautiful.
He gets back into the ring, taking things to the top rope.
From way up, he needs to get in the ring before the count runs out. That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Nice sit-up powerbomb. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
A sound suplex.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles from the top. You gotta be kidding me!
Wiping out the competition, but also possible.
Here we go. Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Getting back into the ring now. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Compromise spot for the dead man. What a clothesline! And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Delivered into the barricade.
In a big boot.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
He gets back in right before the count.
Using the arm like a billy club. Slammed down hard. This is what Punk had to expect. And look at this. Punk about to be trapped in a bad situation.
And he very quickly counters.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of the match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pick
An early pin attempt. No trouble kicking out of that one.
not much to that pin other than making their opponent expend energy to kick out.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Tossing them aside.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match with better play to Taker's strengths here. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. Those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hole. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Just ejected from the ring.
And Undertaker's looking to the crowd for some support.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Effective counter. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comer.
From the heavens!
Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Connected hard with the calf kick. The chaos of this match is practically in our laps. We better get ready to move.
Spinning kick to the gut.
He's hooked up. Oh, what a clothesline.
Looking to go up high.
He's going to make... Watch out.
Through the air. And connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Things are heading ringside now.
And he was ready for Undertaker.
Big time height on that kick.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Boot to the knee just felling their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere!
Shoulder up right away.
Deep into the match, and not even a 1 count. What stamina!
Shows Punk the door here.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Undertaker making it clear he has his opponent's number. The dead man with the choke applied.
Choke slam.
The Undertaker just dominating CM Punk like only he can.
Discarded out of the ring. Once again, Punk taking things outside. Uh-oh.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Smash in their face. Applied into the top wrist lock, full control now. Now's the time to beat the count.
Fighting back, however, punches in the midsection. Leg drop across the throat. The absolute intimidation.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage?
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches it.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Undertaker retaliates. Oh, look at this, just cranking it out. Stop to the leg. This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
And this is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Punk's vulnerable here.
Brought down by the throat.
one.
Undertaker DDT.
Just bounced off that ring post.
In danger of being counted out. Now's the time to get back to the ring.
And just barely made it back in.
He's got him caught. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Sent out of the ring the hard way.
Taking flight. Good Lord. Taking flight. From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Calf kick on the money.
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
Gets out of it with a well-placed knee to the face.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
And he retaliates.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Not a good spot to be in. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough?
Oh, man.
Oof.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
From the top. All the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
Armringer applied.
Ooh, eats a big right.
Undertaker now looking to spike his opponent.
Tombstone pile driver.
Will that clinch things for The Undertaker? The cutter.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Clearly still very much in this fight.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the one in
CM Punk from the top rope.
With the elbow drop. Punk is holding nothing back, trying to bury the dead man. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Will that close Undertaker out?
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
There goes Undertaker.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Elusiveness from Undertaker.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Boom. Just targeting the leg, testing the limits.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Countering that offense.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest stage of them all.
He's making his way to ringside now. Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
And Undertaker telling the crowd to watch him.
CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow The Undertaker still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM. Abandoning the pin and deciding he still has more work to do.
And that was an expertly executed DDT.
Wants to finish this.
Look out.
Brain chop.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
Knew it was coming from Taker. Snap suplex.
Boom!
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Vicious.
Oof!
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2 count. What, only 2?
We've seen this time after time. You cannot keep The Undertaker down.
Punk took his first up top. Diving knee drop. Undertaker is pinned. This might be over. And Undertaker barely escapes the pin.
This is absolutely unreal. We might just be witnessing the very embodiment of Fight Forever.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
Fights the shoulder up in one.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
Northern Lights. Cover. 2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker. is
the
over.
winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape.
As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch locked in. Cena.
A lot of damage being done with this hold. But John Cena's able to minimize it here. Ooh.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. Now that's what you call impact.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
And here he is.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania, had failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk, failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest...
What's he doing here, Corey? Gets to the ropes, and the hold is released. Stepping out of the ring here.
He's totally helpless.
Clothesline! This all started with one of the biggest matches. Face first. Setting up.
The Koji clutches it.
Planning to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. Cena coming back into the ring now.
Cena letting his opponent know who's in charge here.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
From the sky!
Cross body from the top. The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find... Take off. From the top with the splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
How? Ooh!
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match.
Perched up top. Misses big time. Uh-oh.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
A razor-sharp chop there.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
CM Punk!
Oh, took a high risk, but was off the mark.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
John Cena won't come back from that.
Big knee to the midsection. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Manages to reverse it. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
And now's his chance to get back into this thing. Knocking some teeth loose with that counter.
Returning back to the ring.
Wow, incredible hurricanrana.
Oh, John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
Oh, toss to ringside. Again, Punk is headed out of the ring.
From a seated position, this takes tremendous power.
Big suplex connecting.
Calf kick finds the mark.
He's got to be rocked after taking yet another blow to the head.
High-stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Cena powering up his opponent into position.
Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sum this up for Punk?
2 count. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Colt. Great run. It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
His argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the people's champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
And the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner in the 2000. Hang on, bar, triangle, and for some reason he just broke his own submission hold. The Rock tonight wants to serve CM Punk a big piece of humble pie. And CM Punk is looking to put knees to faces en route to the WWE Championship. Face first. Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Oh, he flips that around.
Dropkick connects with precision.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking. Face first. Set up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Smacked with an open palm.
Oh, boy. I don't know if you want to make the champ look like a chump.
Butterfly backbreaker.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
You even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk will put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. Then a knee right to the throat.
Going to any lengths to protect the title. If that means bending the rules slightly, then so be it. Really just laying it in.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question himself or his ability.
Northern Lights. Trying on bar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And Rocky not going to allow the pin for the championship. He kicks out instantly.
That was not even close to keeping him down.
To the face. What a redirect. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
Sky high. He is looking to do some serious harm. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Just smashing the face hard there.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
Alley-oop.
Planted up high on the top turnbuckle.
On a step ahead of The Rock. Beautiful. Float-over neck breaker. Picture perfect. High red district with CM Punk. Perched up top. Oh, knee drop.
So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock and blast off. What a splash. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this. From way up, a double axe handle. Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Stalking from above.
Flying
Crossbody from the top. A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
huge kick connects. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
Driven into the steel steps.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Spiked!
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Quick evasion from him there. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Boom! Quick thinking right there.
Man, well-placed calf kick.
There's the skull absorbing further impact.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
The Rock is being taken full advantage of now.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Throwing hands with such tremendous... This is turning into a brawl. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Full impact. Hooked up, and...
It's about that time. It is the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
The Rock wards him off.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
He's left wide open here. The champ with the cover. Punk powers out, still going strong.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left? Boom!
Catches the kick.
Dragon screw.
Lifts his opponent.
Buster.
Down hard.
And that's a what?
The Rock with the most
title's not going anywhere tonight.
2, and he's still in the game.
Just look at the shock. Classic Rock. As arrogant as you like, but so devastating. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet me. Go to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Foot just stomping down.
Oh, for the bionic elbow.
The Rock was waiting for it. Taking him to the corner now.
Counter right when it was needed. Here we go for the championship. Kick out, he kicked out.
It's not over yet. Start the chance. This is awesome. Just getting slapped right in the face.
Stiff kick. Uncorked a big punch. And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing. Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knees to the hamstring. Exiting the ring.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Boom! Good defense from him.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Boom! And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Finally, The Rock's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Now's a chance for The Rock to get back into this match.
Good reflexes from him there. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Bam! And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch! It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
The Rock has to devise a new plan here.
Escape just in time.
Calf kick on the money.
Ooh. The Rock wards him off.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Rakes the face to interrupt the offense.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
And listen to this place. And then an elbow right to his shoulder.
And averting damage there. Clubbing blow.
The Rock float over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there.
We can see a count out here.
Into the ring again now.
He got in. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count.
Neck breaker.
Oh.
Lands the elbow.
And blow after blow being absorbed by the midsection.
That has to make breathing quite difficult.
Boom. Ducks out of harm's way.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Got their opponent home, but powering out right on the point of the elbow.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS Championship on the line. This could be it. It has been a struggle for these competitors, a struggle to fully gain the upper hand, a struggle to put an end to it all, but I'd say that struggle has been worth it.
This capacity crowd is enraptured with every move these superstars make. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Bang!
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught and turned into a dragon screw. Grabs a waist lock, but we're going to battle their way out of there. Pop, 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 right to the jaw.
Leg hook for a fisherman suplex. The reversal and a clothesline takes him down.
Oh my gosh!
Gotta get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over. And he re-enters into the ring.
Now heading outside.
Oh! The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is determined right now. Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark.
Oh!
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
He wants this fight on the outside. Nice sit-out powerbomb. Down by the DDT.
And the Rock is being handled here.
The Rock is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Boom!
Boom, what a kick.
Oh!
Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
Look out!
What a cross body.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
What an acting.
Ah, right to the back.
Oh, man.
We can see a count out here.
Uh-oh. A slingshot cross body.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack. Oh, damaging the arm.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Gotta act fast to beat the count.
Look at this.
A slingshot cross body.
Using the ropes. To devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air.
Throwing caution to the ring.
Body.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
And now The Rock is being dismantled.
The Rock's gonna assert himself back in this one.
Vicious. Oh! Sliding back into the ring. The Rock telling him what he's...
Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over. The Rock wards him off. Missing big there. Might have got a bit tangled in the ropes.
Didn't have it lined up. He's now paying for it.
A warning and a challenge from The Rock.
Uh-oh. From the apron, this isn't going to be good. Off the apron to the floor hard. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. Oh, man, what a strong kick.
Impressive awareness from him.
Taking this match to the outside.
The action spilling our way now. Minded to take cover. Quick escape from danger there. A show of confidence from the... Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
Splat! Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
Things can get grim in a hurry if The Rock doesn't turn this around. The Rock was waiting for it. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Can we have a new champ after that?
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Spinning heel kick.
Caving in the ribcage. Boom.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Look out.
And able to skirt around that attack.
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Oh, suplex.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Oh, we know what's coming. Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Strong counter from Punk.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Boom! GTS. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Return to the ring just in time.
Are we about to see it? May have just won the title with the champion's move. He's been taken hold of.
Pile driver. Good God. The Rock hoping to head this attack off at the pass.
The Rock has got to get his wits about him.
And gets sent right into the...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean...
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again.
CM Punk from the top rope. Bullseye with the elbow. Quick into the cover. This could be it.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Clothesline. What a way to get countered.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Cover. New champ incoming.
Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the Octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, an ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks. It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting his CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in...
Launching.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up.
Up to welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
From above!
Look ringside net on the top. Lesnar quick to counter.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests. He's introduced more clients lately, even bringing them to championship glory. And I know he has an eye on a few other talents in the locker room too. But until one of them can topple the...
To the sky. Good Lord. Taking flight.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And CM Punk is in control.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena, who lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Brock now.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Battling it out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Struck with a calf kick.
Did you hear that chair shot?
Oh, man! Brock getting out of harm's way. Clothesline!
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Driven into the barricade. Chair without a care in the world.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Turns it around. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. searching for something beneath the apron.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
The beam cinching it in.
Rolling into the Kimura lock. Submission, Willie tap. And this hold. Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's one way to do it.
Man, that is going to leave some serious weight.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Huge kick connects.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. And are you kidding me?
Lift off. Brutal knee right to the face.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Rock getting out of harm's way.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Turns that in his favor. Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Yeah, Lesnar getting some really determined focus.
Clubbing blow. Followed up with a hellacious knee lift.
Heading to the outside now.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Calf kick finds the mark. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
And Lesnar is out.
Punk never saw that coming.
He's got something coming.
Well-executed suplex.
This is
Hoping that was enough, was it? Kicks out after one.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Punch in the face. Brock's such an underhanded tactic there.
The ferocity we have witnessed.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk gets the shoulders down. Brock Lesnar for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Oh, boy. And in WWE, you won't end up in the penalty box for high sticking.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless.
Those blows to the core have really added up here.
It's going to be hard to form any offense when you can't take a full breath. Into a Falcon Arrow. Ascending to the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction. Took things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep. And he chooses to leave the ring. A stomp to the gut turns things around.
And he tosses it back in there. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Punk dodges out in time.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Got to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
Oh, he kicked out.
I think Paul Heyman's heart just skipped a beat. Was that a wake-up call now for Brock Lesnar? Has it just angered the beast more?
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
You hope just to witness a match like this in your life, and to call it has been a true honor.
Will Lesnar be able to kick out? Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman, this is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.